Hello, and today I'm going to be talking about some of my favourite skincare products. There are a range of products, some which I've used for years and some are very recent additions to my skincare. I am such a fan of this, and I think that's wonderful when somebody who has really loved a product decides to make their own version, and that's what this is. This is called the Rosacara system because there are aspects of it I really like and will continue to like, and then there are aspects of it which I can't get over. And there are four things: a muslin cloth, which I think is crucial for any skincare routine. It's wonderful because before I would have sort of dry, rough skin and I'd use an exfoliator once a week and it wasn't really enough, and I found myself using harsher and harsher exfoliants when really you just need something every day. But I don't like skin washes that are kind of foamy at the same time as well. They're really drying for me. So an exfoliating cloth like this, which is just an organic cotton muslin cloth, and you can buy them from supermarkets now, but basically you can buy them from anywhere that sells things for babies. So in this country, something like Mothercare will have big packs of muslin cloths that you can just cut up and use as face cloths, and that's what I do. With these, you do have to put them in the washing machine about twice a week. So I have like 2 or 3 of these on the go, and they're constantly in the washing machine because they need to be nice and clean. Or you can just pop them in boiling water and give them a good wash yourself. They will survive that. So back to this Rosacara system. I'll put the details of where you can actually buy this system in the information box. But the first one is the cleanser. Wearing any makeup, well, seems appropriate. So this is a little beautiful blue pot. It reminds me of the Vicks Vapor Rub pots from when I was a child, and you'd be forced to put it on you if you had even the slightest sniffle. So it's just a white cream. But this cream has a beautiful texture. It's really light, but you can feel that it's very rich at the same time. So I'm going to come back out again. It's very, very rich, and you only need the tiniest amount, and you just rub it all over your face, and then I leave it for a few minutes to kind of melt makeup and oil and do what it has to do. And then I take it off with a wet muslin cloth. And the thing about skincare for me is that it has to be a good but gentle cleanser, but it also has to keep my rosacea under control. And I've learned through many years of experience that the best way to do that is to use very simple products, but also to use a facial oil at night, because for some reason that just keeps everything nice and soft and supple and stops it resurfacing. So I've got to keep my skin lovely and clean, but not be too harsh with it, and also keep it hydrated at the same time. So the next step is a little bottle of rose water. It's just pure rose water. What else is in there? It just says 100% pure organic floral water, which is Damascus rose, and there are no preservatives in it. So I just give it a little shake in case anything's settled, and then 3 little sort of mists over the face. And then after that I use the facial oil. I do love facial oils, but this one, there is something about the smell that I just cannot get on with. I do use it because it's wonderful, but there's something about the smell, it just turns my stomach, which is an unfortunate thing because it is actually a very, very good facial oil. And you just use 1 or 2 drops that you place on your fingertips, rub, and then place over the face. And I won't use it now because I don't use it during the day. It's a little bit too rich. It's a professional cleanser, and I've actually run out of this, but it is fantastic. It's like a weird thick gel, and it feels like Vaseline petroleum jelly when you put it on your face, and then it begins to melt. And I leave that on for a few moments, maybe up to a minute, and then take it off with a damp muslin cloth. And what it does is I use this in the morning, and it's just very, very good at removing everything. Because in the evening I'm not too fussed about taking absolutely everything off. I just want to be gentle on my skin and not get spots overnight from anything left on my face. But if there's a little tiny bit left around the eyes, I'm not going to pursue it because I'd rather just leave it there and take it off in the morning. So this is very good for getting absolutely deep down clean. It's really great. Coupled with this product, which I now sort of save, this is Dermalogica Pre-Cleanse. I save this for kind of what I call my Saturday morning pamper session. My husband is out and I've got the house to myself and I've got nothing I need to do, then I'll give myself sort of a full treatment. And it starts with Dermalogica Pre-Cleanse. Just a quick get the skin ready, have a little bit of a cleanse, and then follow with something like this. But since I finished the professional cleanser, I've now started using the Finest chocolate cleanser. This one, it smells of chocolate. It's kind of a light brown gel, very similar to the professional cleanser. It smells gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous, and it works in a similar way to the professional cleanser. Personally, I don't think this one is as good for my skin. I think that the professional cleanser is a deep down cleanse, and if you have problem skin like mine and you have issues like acne or rosacea, then the professional cleanser is for you. If you want something which is a bit more indulgent, a bit gentler, then the chocolate cleanser, you almost want to eat it, is very good. It's very good, and you use it in the same way. Pop it on the face for a minute and then remove with a damp face cloth, damp cotton wool. You do need some sort of cloth to get it off though. Just doing this, it won't come off. It's kind of a bit too thick. It doesn't emulsify that well with another Karin Herzog product. I don't use this every day. I use it when I feel I might be getting a breakout of rosacea on my cheeks, and it's called Vita Kombi, and it's not really a moisturiser. It doesn't moisturise that well, but it's absolutely amazing for keeping rosacea down. This one is called just the Vita Kombi oil. I think out of all the oils I have tried, this is my favourite one. Vita Kombi oil, and what's in it? Everything. It's mainly jojoba oil, wheat germ, retinol. So, and it doesn't smell as weird as this one. So I think this is my favourite oil, used in the same way that after you've cleansed, you basically just 2 little spots of it on your fingers and then dab it onto the face and which is a fairly recent thing, and it's the Liz Earle Super Skin moisturiser, day moisturiser. And if I'm not going out anywhere or it's not too sunny, then I will definitely pop this on because it's lovely and light but rich as well. And if I'm going out and about, then I will either use just less of this and pop a sunscreen over the top. Aloe Vera, which is just wonderful. If I feel that I've been out in the sun, or maybe my skin is just feeling a bit sensitive, then this is just a wonderful thing to use before using your other products. So you can use this straight out from washing your face before you put anything else on. You can come out of the shower and just pop this straight on. Sometimes I get, you know, those little white bumpy things that the name escapes me. That means I've been eating too much fat, basically. When you start to get those white bumpy things, you're either using too much oil on your face, and by oils I mean really thick oils that you shouldn't really put on your face. Then glycolic acid coupled with aloe vera gel is a really effective treatment, because you know when you get those white bumpy things, you're really tempted to squeeze them. They're not going to come out that way. They're too far under the skin. They're not going to come out. So you need to kind of dissolve them almost. And aloe vera plus glycolic acid will do that. The glycolic acid is a chemical which, unlike a lot of other skincare things, can actually penetrate the skin. So this is a very, very low concentration, but what it does is it helps peel away dead skin because it can get through the barriers. A lot of these other things can't. They're just not. They just sit on the skin or penetrate a very thin layer to hydrate that layer. This goes straight through. This thing is called, let's get it out of its little box. This one is Vita Kombi 3. It's a tiny little tub of white cream that has quite a high concentration of, let me just make sure I've got the right hydrogen peroxide. So it has quite a high concentration of hydrogen peroxide, which basically It dries out the spot, also is an antibacterial agent, so it will just kill it dead basically. And I'll use this if I have a little spot, and it really brings it down. Use these little stacking things. So in here we have, I think that's a hair conditioner. That is Lush Lemony Flutter. In there is some Aloe Vera Gel, Professional Cleanser, and then the last one is Vita Kombi 2 cream. So those are the things I'll take away with me. It's really handy. You don't have sort of 5 or 6 bottles hanging around. You just have it all in there. There's enough in there for a week of each thing. So pretty useful. And I just bought this from Sally's, and it was part of a travel set. So those are my little skincare things, and thank you very much for watching. I'll see you again soon. Bye.